Hello again, everyone. Today we're going to talk about Broadcom and why it's going to double its value maybe in the next year or a couple of years. Okay, so what is Broadcom? Broadcom is a semiconductor manufacturer very similar to nvidia, AMD, and Taiwan Semiconductors. It it mainly produces, designs, and manufactures semiconductors for the computer industry, and lately it's been focusing more and more on the artificial intelligence suitable semiconductors. So the thesis of this video is that Broadcom is going to double its value, if not more, in the next year or two. And although it has been going up a lot, if we can see since 2024, it has tripled its value, but yet it still have room to run and yet double again its value. And why is this the case? So as we can see here, we have the addressable market of the semiconductors industry. And basically, the main idea is that when the artificial intelligence came out to the world, NVIDIA was the big hype behind the semiconductors for the AI, and it grabbed a big market share of the semiconductor industry, which was unjustifiable. Okay, NVIDIA doesn't have some unique technology or some unique moat in order to keep it as the queen of the semiconductors industry. It doesn't have a unique knowledge or something that it's hard to replicate. So it was natural that other competitors will catch up and regain their share in this market, and the pie in this market will distribute equally because there is no a moat for NVIDIA. There is not an economic advantage that will allow it to stay on top for a long time. Okay, so the natural course of things that other companies will see that there is a lot of money in the semiconductors market, and they will naturally enter this market to gain market share and to topple NVIDIA of its crown. And this is exactly what's happening right now. This is exactly what's happening right now. We can see that NVIDIA currently is the biggest AI chip maker, semiconductor maker, and have 16% of the market. We have other significant players such as Intel, Samsung, Qualcomm, Micron, AMD, and even Apple make semiconductors. But the main player who is catching up to NVIDIA is Broadcom. Okay, so the natural course of action in this market that we will see the market share of NVIDIA decrease from 16, okay, maybe go back to 5%, and the rest of this pie, the 10%, will divide equally among the rest of the big semiconductors producers. And one of the leading semiconductors right now seems to be Broadcom. So Broadcom will absorb a big part of this 16% that will decline for NVIDIA. As we can see, the revenue for the semiconductors industry have been increasing even before the AI hype, even before artificial intelligence. It's going up all the time. It's a product which is in high demand. People need it. People always need computers and better computers, and especially with the AI, the market share of the total addressable market of the semiconductors will keep going up. So even if the NVIDIA market share of 16% will not decrease dramatically, other semiconductor producers will expand and grow their business as the demand for this market is growing over the years and will continue to grow for the foreseeable future. Recently, we had news that Broadcom has made a big sale of $10 billion of semiconductors by some AI company, and many think that this AI company is Open AI. Now, why would OpenAI do that? Why would OpenAI order semiconductors from Broadcom and not from NVIDIA, let's say? Well, OpenAI has a conflicting interest against NVIDIA. Okay, OpenAI has the interest to diversify the semiconductor market. Uh, she has a good interest to do that. Why? Because if NVIDIA, think about it, the company that developed the AI is OpenAI. It developed ChatGPT. It's the main AI um, uh, chatbot language model. But de facto, the company that provides the infrastructure for the AI to work has been NVIDIA. Okay, OpenAI is solely reliant on NVIDIA's chip makers. Okay, because right now they are the leading producers to run its business of artificial intelligence. And this puts OpenAI in a bad position, being dependent on one big manufacturer of semiconductors. So they have interest to pour money to other chip makers, semiconductor makers, to make this market diversified and stable and not rely on one company. And this company would, in effect, be a monopoly. So many think that the big order of semiconductors from to Broadcom was in fact from OpenAI. And this is it. This is the main thesis of this video. Um our thesis is that the stock price of Broadcom, currently the market cap of Broadcom is 1.57 trillion. My thesis is that the market cap in the next 1 or 2 years or even 3 years will go to 3 trillion. And this is not a far-fetched dream. NVIDIA today already is at $4 trillion, and I believe that Broadcom will catch up very, very soon. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please consider, if you liked the content, please consider to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck with your portfolio.